Right, so I'm about to publish my first ever MVP of a big project for me, and I'd like to clarify a couple of bits on what it is, who it is for, and how on earth will it help you as an AI engineer. And first of all, what it is, this system design agent. You probably know that this system design is a process of defining the structure, how the structure and components interactions are laid out in your system. So in the AI context, is basically it means designing what agents exist, where do they exist, how they communicate, when are they active, etc. This is literally the blueprint for the system you are trying to build, and it's like layout of the house before you build it. So this is kind of the same. At first, when you want to build something, you have an idea, and after that idea, in engineering, especially context, you need to turn that into some kind of structure in the architecture. This system design answers questions like, how will the system actually achieve that goal? What parts of the system do I need? Like, what can break and at which scale might it break so that I can fix that with, what I say. So this is literally understanding the systems from within. Now, why have I built a system and design agent? This is first of all is because I'm building this for myself, as architectures of different projects have been you know a little bit of struggle for me these days, these weeks. That's why, as probably or maybe not, I work with LangChain only. And you remember, engineers now become more and more architects, in the sense that you have to, it's not the problem for you, like, to write a logic or write code manually as it was in old school way, but it is more of a, like, bottleneck to see how that structure of the project will look like, because obviously back in the day you had different people being responsible for different parts of the project, whereas now you can build the whole system yourself, but you need to understand how every part works and at which time what thing will interact. As I said, in engineering, you need that structurization, and how those components will interact with each other, so that this is before you start building and get lost in everything that you've just written in scripts. You have the as best approximate of an idea what the architecture of the system will look like, so it's just easier for you later down the line to navigate how you want to build that out. The third thing, very important, that I've learned in system design, is that you don't start from very complex steps, very complex diagrams, very complex, basically everything overall, because the simpler you start, the easier for you to understand the systems for the system from the beginning, and then from within, and later, like, you can build a super complex multi-agent system with different parallel LLM reasoning, blah blah blah. But you you might not need that, because when you this is the whole idea. I know this theoretically, but practically not yet. But I will say that because I'm confident it is true. This is the whole idea of MVP. You're rolling that out, and later down the line, the users will tell you what features do they need and what features do they not need. I've spent good chunk of my nerves to finish this MVP, and now want to roll it out and see what happens. Probably nothing. I will see, and then I will make judgments from those future points. Anyways, I think I've talked enough.